Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KC and welcome back to our Pretty Simple Music channel, where my #1 goal is to simplify your musical journey. So there are a couple of ways to actually create this chord. I like to call this my hit, skip, skip. So it goes like this. You hit a note, let's say you want to do a C chord. So you hit one, skip, skip, then you hit, skip, skip, hit, skip, skip, and then hit. And you play these together. This is a C diminished 7th chord. And we can do this again. We'll do a G, skip, skip, hit, skip, skip, hit, skip, skip, and that's a G diminished 7th chord. Now you all know I don't like to teach you things that you can't use instantly. You've probably heard some musicians play something like this. I surrender all. I surrender all. Watch, here we go. Here we go. Surrender all. Those are those diminished 7th chords that we just talked about. Now you're probably thinking, how did we get there? So in C sharp, we can do the same type of movement, but watch this, we can get creative with this. Oh my goodness. Now, if you want me to go deeper or into these diminished 7th chords, like that little move wasn't a whole lot, believe it or not. Maybe I'll dig deeper into that one on next week. But you guys have got to give me a thumbs up to let me know that I'm on the right path and that this is something that you really want. So let's say we're in the key of C. And what we can do is we can create this melody line. You all know I love to create chords based off of melody lines. So we have a G, F, E, D, C. And we use numbers, we can call this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or G, F, E, D, C, G major. Move the G up to the top. So 5, watch this, 4, so we have an F major, 4, and then watch this, 3 is E, 3, and then last but not least, our 2, which is gonna be a D major, 2, and then 1, and we're gonna put that in first inversion. When you play a chord and you move the bottom note up, that's called an inversion. So this is first inversion. So G first inversion, F first inversion, E first inversion, 2 or D first inversion, and now you're like, bro, that's not the diminished 7th chord that you taught us. Watch this. We have this G chord, and what I want you to do is, since we're doing a G, go down a whole step. That's the first chord, and then I want you to go down to F, go down a whole step, and then I want you to go to E, play that chord, which is the E major chord, go down a whole step, and then go to your D major chord. Remember D, go down a whole step, and then last but not least, okay, real quick, before we get too deep into this, you all know that my ultimate goal is for you to be able to play these exercises and chords like this in all 12 keys. So again, give me a thumbs up if you're committed to learning this movement and being able to play these diminished 7th chords in all 12 keys. Let's get back into this. I want you to see that this is a G and we drop this down a whole step. This is a tritone. Tritones are what make up diminished 7th chords. Now watch this. If we drop all of this stuff down, each of these notes down a half step, oh, this is called a B flat diminished 7th chord. Here is B flat, skip, skip, hit, skip, skip, hit, skip, skip. So you can quickly play that B flat diminished chord. Now watch this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do what they call a drop 2. Drop 2 means to drop the second highest note from the top. So here is the second highest note, this E. Watch this. Boom. That's an E diminished 7th chord. But it's really a B flat diminished 7th for me. I'm just dropping this E down here. And what about this right here? This is another tritone. We talked about tritones already. Hopefully you guys will click below in the description. I'll put a link there to find my tritone video. So Now you're probably thinking, what did I do there? I led those chords into the diminished 7th chord. So we have this, and then we drop all these notes down a half step, which is a B flat diminished, drop 2. And then we went to an F, and then we move this down a whole step, and we have this tritone here. We're gonna drop all this down a half step. Now I want you to be able to tell me, what kind of drop 2 chord is this? Come on, you gotta be quick. It's like A flat diminished 7, drop the second highest note, down. So you can do this in all 12 keys, I promise you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What we can do is 5 is an A flat, drop that down. 4, 3, 2 to the 1. That's the exercise, and that's what I want you guys to practice between now and next week. Now, if I can get enough thumbs up to show that you guys really want this, I promise I'll go into all these. You know what I mean? We'll get into some crazy stuff. So I'm super excited about having you guys with me. Again, we're here every Monday, and you all know that I never like to close any video without letting you know that today is a new day, a new life, and a new opportunity for you to become a better you.